Alright, what's going on, guys? So, man, I predicted the Nets would not get swept. However, I did predict that they would win 2 games, which I was a little off on that. I predicted the Magic were not going to get swept, and I believe I said they were going to win 1 or 2 games, so I wasn't wrong, technically, but I wasn't 100% correct either. I couldn't be. I put two options there. A lot of people were saying the Sixers were gonna sweep the Nets. I didn't see that happening. A lot of people were saying Toronto was gonna sweep the Magic. I'm sorry, I just didn't see that happening either. Clippers, same thing. And everybody said the Warriors in 4. I said the Warriors in 5, and it ended up being even more than that. I don't know if the game is already over, but I think they played today, or they have to play today. They're gonna play. I don't know. So we'll see how that ends up. I said Warriors in 5, but I was wrong. Took even more, but at least I didn't think they were gonna get swept. I didn't think the Clippers were gonna get swept. I just didn't see it happening. I did say the Bucks in 5 or 6, which I was wrong. Like, I was way off. I didn't realize. Like, I knew the Bucks were good, but I didn't know if Kawhi was gonna show up big. But he did show up, so good for him. I'm glad, because Milwaukee fans deserve to see their team succeed. Celtics, I was wrong about that. I think I did speak about it. I thought Kyrie was gonna keep on playing selfishly, but he didn't. So Celtics swept the Pacers, which is fine. I was wrong. I think I said the Celtics in 6 or 5 or 6. I don't remember correctly, to be honest. I said the Rockets in 5. I was right. Who else played? Oh, OKC. I said, I believe I said OKC in 6 or Portland in 7, which it ended up being Portland in 6, which surprisingly, like I said in the video that I just didn't watch enough Portland games to make a valid conclusion of the team itself, so I just kind of guessed it, right? And finally I said Denver in 7, but that I wanted the Spurs to win. So this is an interesting one, because I don't know. I do believe in Coach Pop. A lot of people were saying that this was an easy win for Denver. Denver in 4, but I just didn't see it happening that way, and it didn't happen that way. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't see Denver being that strong. So I was right, fortunately for me. Unfortunately for Denver fans, the series is still not over, so you still have a chance to win. So do the Spurs though, so keep that in mind. Now let's talk about round 2. This is just one game, right? This is Philadelphia versus Toronto. A lot of people are saying that Toronto is gonna win. Toronto, I think it's the fan favorite by I think Toronto is like 75 or somewhere around there, 70 something percent of fan favorites to win the series, and Philadelphia is somewhere around the 20 something percent. So personally, do I think Toronto is gonna win? I just, so the teams have changed, right? The Sixers don't have a healthy Joel Embiid. I'm not sure what kind of injury he has, to be honest. To be quite frank with you guys, I'm not sure. But you know, I think it's still gonna be interesting. Of course, they're gonna have Paul Gasol on Joel Embiid, and I'm pretty sure Serge Ibaka is gonna be able to guard him pretty good as well. So I don't know, but like I said, the teams have changed since last year. They now have the Sixers now have Jimmy Butler, which is a good addition. It may not seem like it, but at times, right, because of the way he is, but you know, he is a good player. He is a player you want in a playoff series because he just puts all the effort out there. He's like a Russell Westbrook if he had a higher IQ, which I've been claiming that since way before ESPN started doing all that thing of Russell Westbrook not being a good playmaker. I've stated that way before that, but you know, that's just me. So Jimmy Butler, of course, because he is not a point guard. Butler is not a point guard, so he doesn't have to make those decisions, but he is basically a bigger Russell Westbrook, right? And I know some of you guys are like rolling your eyes or cringing a little bit, calling me retarded. That's fine. That's fine. All right. We all have opinions, right? You can have your own opinion. Maybe you think Russell Westbrook is the greatest basketball IQ player there has ever been, and I don't know, probably not, but you know, that's just, you know, your opinions, right? So of course, you know, the Sixers have Butler, Ben Simmons. Unfortunately for Ben Simmons, we have some tragic news. He cannot shoot. He cannot shoot, man, and that is very important in the playoffs. It may not seem like it because they beat the Nets in 5, but you're gonna face Toronto. All right, everybody in Toronto can shoot. Maybe, you know, not stellar shooting. That boy Lowry, of course, you've seen him in action. He's Kyle Lowry. He's done this before, you know, where he just does not play up to par. But you know, they have added Kawhi Leonard, the Finals MVP, the 2 times Defensive Player of the Year, the person who I have compared to Michael Jordan before ESPN compared him to Michael Jordan. So I'm starting trends, all right? Don't sleep on me. But you know, they do have Kawhi Leonard. Pascal Siakam, of course, has been improving this year like crazy, man. Like I don't know. I don't think anybody saw this coming. Maybe somebody did. Personally, me, I didn't pay that much attention to Pascal. But you know, that's the series. So, do I think the Sixers have a chance against Toronto? No. The Raptors in 4. I'm just playing. But I do think the Raptors are going to win in 6 games. Toronto in 6. I don't have Drake's little voiceover. If not, I'd put it on there. But you know, Toronto in 6. Philadelphia is gonna lose in 6. Sixers, I guess. 6 games. I don't know. All right. Well, I don't know, man. Just like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll see you all shortly with another little prediction. My predictions are not guesses. For the most part, they are like, well, I guess they are predictions. But subscribe, guys, and leave a comment. I'll see y'all soon.